In 2 Chronicles chapter 10, we covered Rehoboam taking the younger men's council instead of the older men's council. I thought it'd be a good time to just decipher between the two councils that we see in this text. The old men council had a loving council. It was filled with wisdom, slow results, but long-term benefits. The encouragement to show kindness, pleasing the people, and speaking good words into them, knowing that they would come along and follow him over time. Young men's council, however, considered quick results, but long-term deterioration in its continuation, with the young men encouraging Rehoboam to add yoke upon the people, add more struggle, add more to what his father had placed before, ultimately becoming power hungry and forcing people to follow him. So the young men suggested force, the old men suggested love. Even though we see Rehoboam taking the young council, and as we'll continue to read, we'll see how that shapes out. There's a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, there are two things that we can always exert in order to get the results we're looking for: power or force. Force consists of quick results, but long deterioration. Relationships are damaged in the long run, and in the end, you would not have preferred to take this route. Whereas doing things in love, although the same results you're going to get through force come slower, you're able to preserve and protect a lot of things over time, having a long-term benefit in the end. So always choose to do things in love, which is the greatest power, and not by force. Even though force gets you the results quicker, it's never truly the best decision to make, because a lot of things become damaged taking that route. Also keep in mind in this text that the wisdom being associated to the old men council isn't because they're older men. It's simply because of who they were around, that being Solomon, and the wisdom he carried that was greatly beneficial. Yes, it's important to hang around those who are more seasoned in life. Yes, it's important to potentially gravitate towards those who have spent a little bit more time in life and have something to give. But it's not because they have gray hair that they're wise. It's truth being sourced in truth and applying the knowledge gained that makes one wise. So don't associate what we see in this text as all
old people have wisdom and all young people are just crazy.
Rather, understand that what's rooted in wisdom is love, and moving towards those things that are precedented in biblical fashions behind a biblical worldview, encouraging us to think biblically, is important. And that is the wisdom we should always seek to heed.